one oil-based undercoat, one light sand, only a light sand with a 180 grit sandpaper, and then over any of the bare stuff we just put another undercoat on. It can be anything, seriously, it can be anything. And then one coat of gloss enamel, and that's what you have there. You have a permanent finish that's still going to look good, won't stick. You know, you can use it in here, two of them together, it won't stick, and it's just going to look bloody magnificent. 20 years to come. Not like that water-based enamel shit, really is rubbish. Sorry about the noise out there, but my next coat on the bare timber is the water-based enamel, the Taubmans. It's on all the bare stuff. I'm basically using the water-based enamel as an undercoat. So you can see this is where it was all back to bare, all stripped back. So it had the oil-based undercoat, then it's having one coat of the water-based gloss enamel, and that'll dry pretty quick. See how that's what we're with. If we gloss that with normal oil-based gloss, it'd soak in and wouldn't look that good. So we're going to use this one here. You could use anything really. You could just use any water-based paint to do this with, because your gloss enamel will go over fine over normal wall paint, for example. Now I just use it because I had to pull it out anyhow, but you can use anything. Because this is oil-based undercoat, anything will stick to it, so no problems. And because it's a bit of a thick paint, we can use it to fix any cracks or anything like that in there. A bit like adding two undercoats with one with quick dry capabilities. Okay. And that's basically what we've done. Now that's where the putty was, so I've actually used this, put a coat over the putty as well. Now that's not going to be permanent, but it's going to look okay. As you can see here, if we were to gloss over that, it would look a little bit ordinary. Just put a quick coat of this one on it. This is all going to be cleaned up, so don't panic too much about how neat and tidy it is. This is my opposite hand. And I'm using it to fill those gaps that are in there, because the gloss enamel won't fill any of those cracks. Remember that, gloss enamel does not have any filling capabilities. All the noise is gone. I just glossed for this French door here. So you can see there, that's gloss enamel. So it's one oil undercoat, and on the bare stuff we have one gloss acrylic enamel, and then one coat of oil-based enamel. And that'll dry absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to show you how I go about doing this. Don't be shy to put it on. It is self-leveling. These hinges are coming off, so I'm really laying it on quite thick, making sure it covers everything. It's not thinned down, it's pure paint. Because it's a brand new can, if it was an older can that had been opened up, I might put some terps in it or some Panatrol in it. Because it's a brand new can, it's quite good flowing. So do that one. So we put a nice generous coat on there. And what this does, that'll start to tack off a bit, and then we get around the other side. So we'll start with laying it in here first. oil-based enamel is self-leveling. Okay, so you can put it on fairly thick and it will level out. But it does stay wet for around 6 hours. Any dust or anything in the area, anybody driving past or kicking up anything, will stick to it, which is the downside of it. But the bright side is it's a beautiful finish.
Talk about quiet with a big mouth. Listen for the doubt, then call it. Make you out for what you say to me. Look at every single date. If you got what I need, then oh, I'll take you on like a big deal. Legs you can unseal, key in ignition. Just keep me full like I had a meal. Once in a while, feel all that I know you like it, can't fight it. I'ma let you ride the wave. I'm New York and you're LA. Come together, feel the shock waves.
You're going to say that it's going to have a roller finish. Yes and no, because it does level out. So therefore you're not going to see a roller finish on this. This is a good little roller anyhow, it's a little mohair one. So it's what we use to gloss doors with anyhow. But we usually use the bigger one. This is how you correctly hold a pot, by the way. So you guys are using the big buckets, but you have a pot like that, and it's a cut bucket you call it. Put your thumb in there and hold it up underneath. Hopefully you can see. Nice full brush of paint. Make the cutting in nice and straight. Can go over on the glass, it's not a drama. Actually designed to go over on the glass because it's nice and straight. We will be cleaning it up a little bit. It doesn't matter how far you go over on the glass, as long as it's straight, you see that? As long as it's straight, it'll be fine. Put plenty of paint inside that thing there. So these kind of videos will be very rare soon. There won't be many at all on painting gloss enamel. Especially with brush and roller. So that's basically it. I'll just wipe that paint off. Get rid of some paint in some corners there. Okay, we're going to have a bit of a look at the finished product of the oil-based enamel. Now, I'm going to show you a video of what these doors looked like before. Now we've done one oil-based undercoat, we've stripped that back, as you can see there, up close. This here needs some work done underneath, but that's the oil-based enamel. You see there's something I missed there, I didn't see that, and I didn't get down low enough. But that's your gloss enamel. It's very thick, full, and very shiny. So we'll clean up these bits and pieces. So I'll show another one. I mean, we could go another layer now. Remember, that's only one coat of gloss enamel, one oil undercoat, one undercoat basically with the water-based enamel, and then one gloss enamel. So there was a lot of damage and around stuff you couldn't fix. But that's it, I'm happy with that. I mean, you could go to the next layer now. What we could do is actually fix anything else that we could see. But these are old doors, it's an old house, and that's basically, you know, something very, very nice there now. And these are the other doors. Now the good thing about the oil-based gloss enamel is they don't stick. You know, like, they don't stick. There's your water-based gloss enamel and there's your oil-based gloss enamel. Huge, huge difference. If you want the very, very best you can get, oil-based gloss enamel, use that same system I used, and you're going to have some beautiful doors that are going to last. I'm not kidding you. This will last. This is like a marine finish, you know, old oil-based gloss enamel. You see it so many times, you know, 20, 30 years later, and still looks magnificent. And this is why. But remember, this is only one coat of the oil-based gloss enamel. Only one coat. And if we were to give that another, it's so smooth. You know, because of the system I did, it's just very, very smooth. We could put all the fittings and that stuff back on there. A lot of these things here obviously are underneath the door handle and stuff. But I didn't actually show you how much I dug these out. But that's it. That's oil-based gloss enamel, and this is what it does over putty. Okay, if you can see there, it's good enough to be hidden and to look finished. But until this dries properly, it's always going to do. This is a wrinkle called crocodiling. Two oil-based over the top of each other that haven't dried. So for us to get rid of that, we wait for a month on this here, seriously a month, and then we just cut that back, a little undercoat and then a little fitch, and then we can fix that. And if you've got some French doors or some casement windows you want to do, this is a method you need to do. Oil-based undercoat, one coat of gloss enamel, and you're going to have some beautiful, beautiful doors and windows. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye.